Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Grand Blue Season 2 Episode 7 reaction. So the previous episode, the Omi Women's University festival that was going on, the boys were banned from getting in, but they were able to get in by the end of it with some help. And then they met some girls who at first it seemed like they were very interested in Kohei, so they used Kohei to get in. Then Kohei left for the VA, like for the whole thing, and the girls didn't like it and they were making fun of him, and in the end it went so far that they actually took his ticket, which was required for Kohei to attend the event, which obviously pissed off Yuri and his friends. So they, Yuri literally like poured like beer on that girl's head and said that, yeah, whatever you say, that was too far, like there should be limits to, thing everything. And it doesn't matter what his hobbies are. um we love Kohei for who he is. So in the end, they left, and yeah, it was a wholesome moment, and that's what happened. So yeah, that's how the episode went. It was a really good episode. Let's see what happens today. Let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it whichever is your preference, and let's begin. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Hmm. What the? What? Sharpie impact? Oh, damn. Yeah, don't say stuff like that. Yup. Damn. You guys are saying a lot of. What the? Oh, that. Hey! That is insane. Well, at least he gave him a cushion. If you. Right. Yamamoto's Yamamoto. Well. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Why? Oh no. Well, oh no. Yeah. Right. Oh no. Oh, he's gonna choose obviously Yori. Yep, he's the one who. Well, what? Nah, he's lying. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. Nah, he wants revenge. Oh god. Complete. There you go. Well, technically he didn't lie. He said he had a report. He didn't say it was accurate or not. Yep. Literally what I said. Hmm. Hmm. Ah no, he's gonna tamper it. Oh. Wait. Nah, he did. He messed up the calculation deliberately, I think. Oh, okay. They all right. They checked it. Or maybe he was in on it, so he also lied. Nah, he lied. Oh, what? Which is? Oh boy. Yep. Oh boy. I was thinking if they're going to use him as a everyone's your enemy on the other side. Oh yeah, but they might input something wrong. Yep, they're not going to do that. Oh no, they actually did it. 101. Oh no. Well, it was wrong then. Obviously, it's going to change. Well, yeah, I guess. Sharp impact and high margin of error. Yeah, obviously. Do not try it at home. Summer camp. But I don't think it's an. Wow. Obviously, anime song. Yeah. Hmm. What the? But that's not J-pop. Okay. Well, she loves her water. Obviously, she loves diving. Wow. What is that? It's a little bit distorted. And where's the lyrics? What? Yeah, what is that? Wait, is it him? Oh boy. Oh lord. Oh no. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Stop! This guy. Yeah, you think? Right, best of luck. Well, that'll be even more scary, I feel like. Everyone will leave, you'll be standing here alone. None of us are drinking. Wait. Oh my god. Right. They're already splitting up. Dummies. Oh damn, this is actually pretty legit. Good lord. What the hell? Whom? Okay, this is crazy. Good lord. Great. Damn. You. Oh damn. What is that? What was that in front of him? Oh, damn, another one. Yo, a hair probably grows. Oh, that's cognac, right? Or something like that. Yep. Another staple of horror animes. Oh. Yep. Oh, what the? Hey! Oh my! Stop! That is ridiculous. If you didn't realize what that. Oh my god. That is crazy. Used. Oh. Oh no, that's definitely. Who, who is. Doesn't look one of the guys. It would be more buff. This is. No, it's one of the. What's going on? What? Right. That doesn't look like one of the dudes. It's. But. Or is it? Oh, it might be one of his friends. Oh no, it. Yeah, you guys tricked us. I was like looking, I was like, yeah, this is definitely not one of those guys because they're very buff. Korean truant. Bruh. Oh wow, an actual ghost. Crazy. Oh my. Good god. Damn. Oh, well, right up their alley, setting fire to stuff. Oh no, they're probably gonna strip now. Nah, the guys are gonna get drunk and strip. Oh, whoa. What? Nah, in no way. There's something going on. There's some trick. He's gonna make her drink or something, I feel like. There you go. Well. Oh boy. 'Oh, it's probably 90. Oh, damn, that was a cognac. Oh god. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Oh lord. Yeah, that's cognac, definitely. The used one. Jesus. Good lord. Oh no, that's alcohol. That's 99%. Huh. I think you're drunk already. Well, oh boy. Solar powered. Damn. Wait, what? Oh. Right. Damn. It's crazy. Hmm. Oh yeah, yeah. In season one. Okay. Diving shop. So did you take a part-time job? Yep. There you go. Hmm. I'll work my butt off. What the heck? Oh my, this girl. Yeah. Wait. Why is she? She's working here? Oh God. He's like, yeah, time to change my job place. Right. Oh, this is that. Okay. That's yeah. Right. Okay. And that was episode number 7 of Grand Blue Season 2. Now, today's episode, we had the teacher, that teacher dude, who has Dio's voice actor. I don't know his name, whatever his name was. He did like the whole experiment thing, and obviously the boys were just messing around with each other and tricking each other. And then obviously the final section was them going to the uh, to like have a whole what do you call them, like test of courage in the school, abandoned school. And Chisa ends up getting drunk, and in the end Iori decides to take a part-time job because Chisa told him to do. So that was basically both the sections. Now, obviously a lot of funny parts. So the first section, which was the experiment part, obviously they decide, like, it was pretty obvious how this was going to, which direction this was going. Like each of them were trying to like trick the other and sacrifice the other to, and you know what, this is funny, I feel like they probably would have gotten the appropriate number even earlier than they got if they didn't mess around like that, because each of them were like, okay, let's mess with this guy. It became a whole revenge thing, like, oh, you did it to me, so I'll do it to you as well. So even after they knew the correct answer, they they continued doing it. And funniest part, they didn't even spare the teacher, because obviously it was his idea. This the whole thing started because of him. He was the main mastermind, if you think about it like that. He was the one who threw them into that situation. So they were also like, yep, you're not going anywhere. We're going to make you suffer as well. So everyone got the taste of their own medicine. Right. But you know what, like I said, at least they had a cushion. It probably dampened you know the impact a little bit. Probably, didn't help that much, but still a little bit at least. But yeah, that was basically the first section. It was just like, the boys just messing with each other. Like even after finding the correct one, they hid the correct one and they started lying and, like messing with the whole thing. Like I knew that they were going to do this. As soon as Kitahara was like, Kitahara, right? Yeah, Kitahara Kohei. As soon as Kohei was like, oh, like, like, Iori, don't worry, I have a correct. No, and he didn't say correct. He said, I have previous results. And obviously he didn't mention if the previous result was correct or not. And obviously Iori jumped into conclusion. He was like, oh, okay, that's fantastic. And I'm like, bro, you literally dragged him over there, put him there and made him suffer. You think he's not going to do the same to you? Why are you believing him like that? And oh boy, he got the taste of his own medicine. And then Yuri as well decided to mess with the other ones. And, like, it's funny because the one who was the victim, everyone else automatically ganged up on him. So by the end of it, it turned out like just everyone going against everyone. But like I said, the funniest part is definitely the fact that they didn't even spare the teacher. They brought the teacher and they're like, oh, can you please demonstrate? And he's like, don't worry, I'm the teacher, I know everything. And oh boy, they messed it up, and he got the taste of his own medicine as well. Right. So yeah, that was the first section. And then we had the second section, which was obviously the test of courage part. It was kind of divided into a few sections. For example, the first was the car ride. The car ride was pretty hilarious because they were trying to guess what song it was, and because I love how Chisa has ocean like sound effects, because obviously she loves diving and all that. And when she was made fun of, obviously she decided to expose Iori's childhood, like the singing that he did, and yeah, that was pretty funny. And then obviously the actual test of courage. Both the boys and the girls split up. The girls had obviously was experienced a lot of the stuff. These were like some of the staple horror anime like tropes. Like for example, obviously like a French doll. Then we had the Japanese doll. Usually in the Japanese doll situations, in horror animes which you see, one of the most common tropes is the hair elongates. You know, it keeps elongating so much, that kind of thing. um then obviously another staple of horror animes, cognac. Now, you know what, to be honest, I myself am not exactly familiar with what exactly a cognac is. It's, you know what, I'm going to check just a minute, because as far as I know, it's something that people eat, or like what do people do with it, like what's the original in, like, like use of it. There's a lot of other uses which I'm going to come to later, a lot of other weird uses of cognac. I'm pretty sure a lot of people can guess what I'm talking about. But what even is cognac, like? And it's like a, okay, wait a minute, what is cognac? Plant. Oh, specifically tuberous perennial native of Southeast Asia. Starchy corn, cognac flower, cognac. Uh, okay. So, used. What is it used for? Okay, food ingredient, dietary supplement, traditional medicine. Okay. Right. So, like I said, if you've been watching anime for a long time, not even a long time, if you've been watching, like, if you've watched like anime, horror animes and stuff, you see, like, in not only horror animes, like other animes as well, where they have this whole test of courage thing. You see, one of the staple ones is using a cognac jelly to, kind of scare you. Like, it's like slimy, cold, it just touches you and you're like, oh, what the hell is that? That kind of thing. But the most hilarious part, obviously, they use like a normal cognac jelly for the girls. The hilarious part is they used. Where is that part? I'm going to bring that part up. Just a minute. Okay, here it is. Used and abused. So if you cannot guess what that means, it means is that, yeah, they used it. Um, you know, right, self pleasure. If you can understand what I'm trying to say, I'm pretty sure that was the whole joke underneath it. Good lord. That's why they were horrified. Because it's slimy and like kind of squishy. Yeah, I think that is another way people use it. I have no idea. You know, I've seen this joke being made in other animes as well. So, I'm not sure if people actually do it, or if it's just a joke and like a, like a thing. But whatever. I'm pretty sure that was the whole joke over here with used and abused. They wrote it down. And that's why the boys were so horrified. Right. You know what? I think Kohei was right. It's not the ghosts that people should be. It's the people they should be scared of. The what they made them go through. That is evil. Like, they knew that they're not going to get scared, so they made some different things to make them go scared. And I guess ultimately they also got scared. And then obviously the person at the end. And it was funny because I was looking at the character with the long hair, and I'm like, okay, this doesn't look like one of the boys, one of those big boys. Like, what was their name? I forgot their name. Bucci or something, those two. um it's not one of them, because they're big people. You can automatically tell who it is. But then when they came close, they showed the leg, and I'm like, okay, it's one of them. And so they tricked us. I was trying to figure out who it was. I was like, like, obviously it's not one of the girls, because looking at the the bone structure, it was pretty obvious it's a boy, it's a male. It's not one of the girls. I was confirmed about that, and I was also like, it's not one of those two, because they are big men. But so I was thinking maybe it's one of their friends or something, like, but yeah, that was it was definitely one of them. They just didn't realize. Right. And then obviously we had a campfire and all that, that was pretty nice. Obviously, you know um Aina expected something and got something else. She was expecting a nice dance, and they, yeah, they did their dance, but it was a different type of dance. But anyways, it was all fun and everything, and then obviously that part happens where Chisa trips on the cognac, you know, and falls. Obviously, it wasn't like lip because that's usually what happens in anime. It's one of the most common tropes. Someone trips, lip on lip. You know that happens. So it wasn't lip on lip, but it was lip on forehead, which is a lot more believable. I feel like because the trope of just tripping and kissing the other person is absolutely ridiculous. Like in no way can that happen. Like there's like a 0.001% chance that happens. you know. So right, but lip on forehead, that's more believable. I feel like just trip and your like lip touches the forehead, other person's forehead. That happens here. Obviously, Chisa was embarrassed, so she thought that she was drinking water, but nope. It was obviously. You think water exists over here? Obviously not. It's the boys. They all brought alcohol. It was 99% probably, and she used it to clean her mouth and just got drunk immediately. And she started just saying stuff. And while drunk, she said a few things, which was like obviously she was like, "Oh, you should should do a part-time job. You should like earn money and use that money to buy some diving equipment because otherwise, when we all will go diving together, you'll be alone and you'll be sad." And at first, Yuri was like not understanding. He was like, "What is she talking about? What sad?" And then she remembered, like obviously in season one, there was a part where he wasn't able to go diving with them, if you remember. So he remembered that Chisa was talking about that. So obviously, like she, when you're drunk, obviously like your original feelings, what you think about the other person, a lot of things like come out. So that was like her raw, unfiltered, uh, like thought. So it was from the bottom of her heart. So Yuri obviously realized that she was thinking of him, and didn't want him to face the same thing. So I guess he decided that what, sure, like she thinks so much about me. Let me get a part-time job, which is why he takes a part-time job. But obviously, his co-worker is the worst person that it could be. Is that girl, the pink-haired girl? I forgot her name. Um, and he gets introduced to her by water on his head. You know. So yeah, that's what happens. Anyways, overall, really, really nice episode. It had its good moments. It had its wholesome moments. It had its obviously funny moments. This is Grand Blue we are talking about. Obviously, it's going to have its funny moments. Um, yeah, and let's see what Yori does in this new part-time job. He tried to run. He's like, oh, but maybe I should take this chance and get some other part-time job. Maybe this is not for me. But she stopped him and she's like, nope, you're staying here. Right. Okay. Yeah. So there you go. That was that. I feel like the funniest part of today's episode, like I like the whole experiment part was pretty funny, but obviously like the what do you call it? God damn, I always forget the the courage, the test of courage. That was definitely the funniest part because obviously it had its very funny parts as well, but it also had like a really wholesome section at the end, which makes it very nice. Now one thing I don't know what happened, like here obviously you can see Chisa goes with like when Chisa cannot move, it is like, oh, let me take her to inside, like she won't be able to participate. So oh no, I guess oh, she just sees, like what's her name, Ida, right? Oh my god, did I just forget her name? God damn it. Wait a minute, what's her name? The blue haired girl. It's Aina, right? Yeah, Aina, there you go. Yeah, so I thought like Aina followed them, but no, she was just looking at them from a distance. But yeah, um, there you go. And obviously, like the funniest part was obviously the whole cognac jelly that he used and abused. That is absolutely crazy. Like, good lord, that was something I didn't expect. But yeah, that was pretty hilarious. Anyways, yeah, there you go. That was today's episode. Was there anything else to talk about here? Let me check. Mm, no, I think that was it. Yeah, not much to discuss today because obviously the first part was just the boys, messing with each other and just changing the answer and like making the other person suffer. That was what they were just doing, like just messing with each other and everything. Um, yeah, and obviously the biggest the funniest part was definitely them involving the teacher as well, and the teacher getting like hit as well. Yeah. So and obviously the final part was the test of courage and all that, which was pretty fun on its own. Aina just wanted to make memories, but obviously it's a test of courage with these guys. What else to expect? And even like even at the end when they were like doing the campfire, she was like, you know what, that whole test of courage was pretty crazy, but this is pretty nice. We'll make memories and maybe like a little bit of a like a dance, in front of the campfire and all that. Nope, they were doing a different type of dance. And I was like, what else did I expect from these guys? Right. Okay. Yeah, and there you go. That was it. That was my reaction to episode number 7 of Grand Blue season 2. Another really funny episode. So yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see how EOD survives um his senpai at work. The pink haired girl. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And yeah, that is it. And thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Grand Blue. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.